Ladies and gents, welcome to CG Reaction, and this is Leeroy Jenkins, the man behind the meme. The story of Ben Souls and what life was like after he got internet famous. Okay, so this is about a guy who got famous on the internet, the meme guy. I highly doubt he made any money out of this, because one thing is damn sure is anybody who becomes internet famous, rarely they profit from that. That's the, so far that's the pattern. I've seen some of the internet student videos where that was the case. So let's just hope he made some money out of this, because what's the point of internet famous otherwise? So yeah, I reacted to quite a few internet student videos already. If you haven't seen them, check out the cards for all the playlists like internet student reactions and things like that. There is SCP, CGP Grail, let me know, things like that, Salmonella. Check those out. Check out the link in the description with all of my videos. Check out the end cards, I guess. And yeah, let's watch this one. Oh, it's about World of Warcraft.
Tonight,
I'm gonna be honest, World of Warcraft was a big thing when I was growing up. I don't know if it's big right now or not. I think more of the Minecraft and things like that is big right now, all the Fortnite and shit like that. But World of Warcraft was really big when I was growing up. I never got into that. I never got into that online game. I was always, narrative driven, proper storyline type of guy. I love open world, I love graphics and things. There are people who says that, graphics don't matter. Sure, but it depends on which type of game you're talking about. Whenever people make just blanket statement about video games, like in video games, graphics don't matter. Some people say in video game, graphics is all there is. Video game is a vast area, man. I mean, there are different type of games. If you're talking about massive online games where, lots of people gather around, play, yeah, gameplay and the, gameplay and all the things like that matters more than graphics. But there are games like, Fallout. Let's ignore Fallout 76. But there are games like Fallout, say Elder Scrolls and things like that, where, a proper storyline, open worldness, detail, and, even graphics matters. Obviously, in Bethesda's case, graphics are not always good, but they're good enough. So all of these things matters. And people basically, start this game, go into their room and don't come out for months, I guess. That's the saying. And I'm going to be brutally honest, that's how I was when the Fallout 3 New Vegas came. During the Skyrim times, I was same like that, but I was grown up by then, so I couldn't. But yeah, I put lots of hours. If I'm being brutally honest, last time I put lots of hours into a game, it was in the Skyrim. So yeah, so a different type of game. So World of Warcraft wasn't my thing. I was playing, single player RPGs and open world type of games. I love those things.
the story of Leeroy Jenkins, the man who got famous for prematurely ejaculating himself onto the face of battle.
What the fuck?
He is Ben Schultz, a regular guy from Lafayette, Colorado, only an hour's drive from Balloon Boy's house as it happens.
Who?
At the time, he was 24 years old and earning his degree in electrical engineering. So, Ben and a few of his mates got drunk one night on 40s and decided to make a guild. They settled on the most sarcastic name they could think of, Pals for Life. But they needed more people to join so they could raid. So they made this video. Yes, it's staged. The guild admitted it. So it goes on, they get 720 no-scoped by the Welts. Here I made a map so you can see what it looks like without all the chaos. Find a full version on my second channel. As soon as they uploaded it, the views went bananas. Leeroy became a star.
Okay, wait a minute. So this is staged. It's not a real event. It's not a real part of the game. They just staged it all. It became a. It doesn't matter. It became a meme. It became a meme, I guess.
Maybe.
Where heroes like Leeroy Jenkins do battle. That would be the world of Warcraft.
But fame was a cruel mistress to Leeroy, taking as much as she gave. People started to follow him around in the game. They would camp outside UBRS, hoping he would show up. He would get hundreds of whispers every day. Some like this, some like this, but mostly like this.
What's
He even
a
had a
dickhead?
stalker who would follow him day in and day out trying to find personal information. In those days, WoW didn't allow cross-server play either, so that meant huge queues and wait times. And when you got in, there were even bigger problems. Loot lag, rollback, disconnection, which meant re-queuing. and Leeroy's video was attracting tens of thousands of new players to
Is that
his
Mecca?
server. It was beginning to impede the way he played the game. Worse, it wasn't the kind of fame that allowed him to get rich either.
Yeah, that's
it was
the case.
Meme fame. He and his guild tried to make money by selling merch.
Yeah, meme fame is one of the worst fames you can get, let's be honest, because let's just say you're on the map, people know about you, there are some elements who might come after you too in certain ways, and for all that fame, how are you going to cast it out? What are you going to do? How are you going to make money from that? You became famous for some stupid thing you did, and that's it. I mean, how are you going to make money off of that? So that's the case. Well, at least, you know, in this, it's a game. I'm pretty sure, won't this, who does this World of Warcraft? Blizzard, right? I think Blizzard. Yeah, Blizzard does that. Yeah, there was a controversy about Blizzard, I remember. Yeah, so Blizzard does this. So won't Blizzard, you know, give him money for some things that they both can profit, like make next game, put him as a character or something? I don't know. I'm pretty sure he would have done something like that. I mean, it is about a game, and there would be more installments of World of Warcraft.
But they had trouble with Blizzard's copyright, so the best they could do was sell shirts with Ben's face on it. They didn't sell very well. They invited him to host at BlizzCon.
All right, I was cannon rushing, just being a
Hold on, why didn't he just go to Blizzard and just, you know, got some kind of contract, like some percentage Blizzard gets, some percentage, you know, Leeroy gets, and they could sell his merchandise on the Blizzard store or something.
jackass, just drinking.
It went okay. Ben was offered a job at EA, but he turned it down because the pay wasn't great, and it was only a 6-month contract that would require him to move across the country. Meanwhile, Blizzard sees the popularity of Leeroy and pumps out figurines and lore.
What?
Ever notice how Leeroy gets whiter over time? Interesting.
Hold up there. So, the man himself cannot sell anything because Blizzard copyright. But Blizzard can sell things on his name? Yeah, I get it. Character is part of the game, so you could say the character is mine. How could you use the word, you know, name Leeroy Jenkins? Isn't there an issue there? I think if he had, you know, I guess go after them with lawsuit or something, he might have won, because you can't use the Leeroy Jenkins name. Blizzard doesn't have, you know, copyright on that.
They even make him into a quest, but it's
What?
voiced by some random guy.
You can't do that, right?
Ben decides to send an email to Blizzard and say, what about me? So they let him VO for it. And then, that's it. He was invited to a few other events.
This is awesome.
But that's about all the recognition offered him.
This is the best thing about internet historian. Or anybody out there becomes a meme or anything internet thing happens, they should be afraid that internet historian doesn't make their video, because, you know, internet historian always have these moments where he just picks a moment and just, you know, weirdly stretches it out somewhat and make a joke of it. That really hurts. I mean, this is just small thing like slowing that out, like some kind of you know, tragedy is happening or something, slowing down that Leeroy thing with the low pitch. That thing alone is way too good. That just hurts when watching that. This is awesome.
Meanwhile, Pals for Life had become the most attractive guild on the server. And it was turning into a veritable bukkake of success, with glistening splashes of legendary items and trophies glazing its founders. We'll be right back.
Police are on the lookout for Leeroy Jenkins Jr. of Jacksonville. They now have a first-degree murder warrant out for the 43-year-old.
But back to Ben Schultz.
Oh, okay. I thought that was I thought he got, you know, he got issues because of that, like people mistaken him for that or something, for the other guy, but he was just mentioning that. Okay.
During an interview, he says he's working on a new viral video that will be out by the end of the year. But
How do you
instead
know
of
it's gonna
another
be viral?
hit, he dies.
What?
Okay, no, he didn't die. But he did quit the game. He was bored with it. All of his friends were. Jamal and Anthony quit in 2007.
Bored is not the word I would use. I think it would be, by that point, it's like I got famous. Blizzard didn't let me sell anything. I didn't make any money out of that. Not Blizzard, nor anybody offered me anything. That I didn't get anything. If anything, people just made my life living hell. So what's the point? I mean, yeah, I got a 2-minute famous, but I didn't cash out on it. So they're like, screw this game or something like that.
7, and Abdul in 2008. It seems that Pals for Life really meant pals for about 2 years. Leeroy comes back in 2011, but he doesn't stay around for long. He doesn't even play his own quest. In 2011, he makes an appearance in a fake trailer called The Chronicles of Rick Roll. A full version of the movie, of course, is never to be made.
All right, Jones. Let's do this.
But in that same year, he gets a proper brush with Hollywood. The Warcraft movie is announced.
Nice.
One of the first versions of the script here features Private Jenkins, a rogue soldier who breaks rank and charges into battle before he should. But before production, they cut him from the script.
Damn.
They do invite him to the premiere, though. Here he is with Jamie Lee Curtis.
Jamie, I hear you've been yelling Leeroy Jenkins all day.
Yeah, we're
Yeah, I'd love to hear your best one. All right,
ready?
3, 2, 1. I got a surprise for you, though.
Yeah, I know.
All right, Jones, let's do this.
All around me are familiar faces.
Pleasure to meet you, by the way.
The movie did alright in China, so they'll probably make a sequel. And if they do, it'd be nice to see Ben make a cameo.
I hope he does, man. I mean, this is just fucked up, man. There are lots of chances could have made money, but he never got the chance to it. I mean, damn, Blizzard could have offered him lots of things. Even in this movie, he could have something. Yeah, okay. The movie did good in China. That's the case with lots of movies, isn't it? Pirates of the Caribbean, last movies didn't do much better in the US and things, but it did very well in China. I don't know how it did in India, but I'm pretty sure it did very well in China. That's the case with Transformers. It sucks everywhere, but only China, it makes, immense level of money, so they're still going on with that. So yeah. In China, Google and things like that is banned, I think. Probably sure that those are banned. How does that work? How do you show all these foreign movies that has references of things and references like Googles and thing, and then you just tell your people like, yeah, you can't use Google or something like that? How does that then make people like, this is messed up, I want Google or something like that?
Ben has gone back to his regular life as an electrician. And that's the story so far. The man, the meme, the icon of internet history, Ben Schultz. Good night.
Alright, I'm going to the store now. Back in 3 minutes.
Alright, no problem. I'll just be here doing my research.
Yeah, that's the research. Yeah, at least he got some kind of fame. Jon Stewart mentioned him, so I guess that's something. So yeah, that was Leeroy Jenkins. I didn't know what, but apparently he was World of Warcraft character that got famous. I mean, how can they just use the word Leeroy Jenkins and create things around that? But then again, Leeroy Jenkins wasn't his real name. His name was Ben Schultz. So I'm pretty sure he didn't have any copyright over Leeroy Jenkins. So I guess Blizzard can just use that. Who knows? Yeah, this was a good video. Alright people, if you like my reaction, don't forget to like and subscribe. Check out the reaction day. There's a link in the description. Check out the cast for all the playlists like Internet Historian, Salmonella, SCP. Let me know things like that. CGP Grey. And yeah, I'll see you next time.